All right, you guys, I am your host, Dawn Tree, and today we have Miss Billie Parker in the room.
Hello, how are you today, and Happy New Year. I'm so glad to be here with Dawn Tree today, and my name is Billie Parker. I'm the owner of Black Wall Street Market in North Tulsa, 5616 North Osage Drive, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I'm open 11 to 6 Tuesday through Saturday. Also, I have a community pride farmers market where you could come out and bring your children. We teach you all how to grow your own vegetables and learn how to. We're in a deserted area in North Tulsa, so what we do there is teach our children how to grow their own vegetables, and they learn from education, and we do canning, and we do a lot of things out there. And we also the Daishiki headquarters, where you could come and get your daishiki and any kind of African attire you want in our storefront. We make our own African jewelry. We have oil, soaps, all that.
Wow, did y'all hear that, y'all? Okay, so Miss Parker, you own the Black Wall Street Market. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
So that is in the historical North Tulsa area?
Yes, it is. Turley. Deep Turley.
Basically Turley, right? Okay.
Deep Turley.
So first and foremost, what inspired you to buy, because you have 3 acres out there.
Yes,
what inspired you to buy those acres and build the market?
Okay. Well, what inspired me? I started my businesses in 2008. And it started on Pine and Kenosha, where it was called Pine Street Mart. So then I moved on where it was Gateway Market, where they had the Gateway Market then.
Yeah, the grocery store.
The grocery store. And that's on Pine and Peoria. And I went there to, I moved my business in there. Okay. I was there for about 3 or 4 years until they closed down.
Right. That space has been deserted since I've been back in Tulsa.
Yes, it has. So then that was right 2016, 2017.
Okay.
When it was closed down because, a lot of different things. So then
I heard like stealing.
Right, but it wasn't. I mean, it was a lot of that there, but you might have thought it was our colors, but it was not our color. It was a lot of Mexicans and all that. A lot of things went on.
Okay.
It was young people coming in there hungry and stuff. The young people, but we tried to help them. I did in my store. If they needed something, I paid for what they done stole or something like that, but it wasn't often.
So you had food and African attire and things
I didn't have the
store?
food, but I had African attire. I was the Daishiki headquarters there. I had everything I have now.
All right.
That was the beginning of anything you wanted to know about African attire, African products. Specialized in all that.
So you took your own money and rented a space in Gateway?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So where were you working at the time?
I was a post employee.
United States Post Office?
Yes, I did work there.
Okay. All right.
Then I would work there nights and be open. Sometimes I did different shifts. I would work nights and my days off. My hours there, though, was like, I would work nights. I was there from like 11 to 6. Same 11 to 5, 11 to 4. And then I went to work at night, 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So that's what funded it.
Double time.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't easy, but it was prosperous and it was worth it.
Okay.
For my people, because I'm a community person.
So were you making a profit at that time, you feel like, through...
I never make a profit.
Huh?
I never make a profit.
You've never?
But
Okay.
I always said, I do pay my bills and all that with what I get. But it's not about me making a profit. It's about me serving my community.
So basically, you're working at the post office to put money into the mart at the time?
Yes.
Okay.
That was my main thing.
So after that closed down 2018, what'd you do?
Okay. Around 2017 and 2018, I went on 52nd in that Northland Shopping Center right now. It's off of 52nd in Peoria.
Okay.
And I got a spot there, and I said, wow, there's so many of our people that has, that has their own business and everything. So I was incorporating, it was 5 other businesses in there.
Okay.
Along with what I had.
Black business.
And they helped rent it because the rent was $2,000 a month.
Whoa.
So we all helped each other.
Okay,
Five
split it
years.
5 ways.
Right.
Okay, good.
And we had food there. I served food there for, it was a liquor store right around the corner called Man's Liquor Store.
Okay.
And every day, it'd be lines of people there.
At the liquor store.
Before it opened.
Liquor store, yeah.
It's called Man's Liquor Store.
But it closed, yeah?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
It closed
But so
down.
that was good for business though, kind of?
Well, I had security and protection there.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't have to worry about,
No, I mean, like, were they business? Did they come?
the men.
They were men lined up at the
Men.
liquor store mostly?
Men and a few women. But they were my friends.
Right.
And they wouldn't let nothing go on around that. I loved it there. I really did.
Okay.
You know,
I'm trying to figure out, were they clients or they just, they were community members?
Just to hang out
Okay.
and stuff and help me if I needed anything. They would help me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know some of the customers was a little scared of them because when they were hanging around there, and they didn't appreciate that. But it was
can
really
understand.
awesome business there.
So how long you stay there?
Well, I stayed there probably about maybe a year or so because, everybody went in and out. So when I came up, that's
Just 1 year.
Sorta.
1 year.
Sort of.
So it's kinda quick.
Maybe 2 years.
But it was kind of quick. That little stint there was kind of quick.
Well, it might have been 2 years. I'm not sure, but it's one.
But 2 years still short.
Because what happened was, I had my name there. Then was I changed it to African Hotel Market, but people couldn't say Africa. They hated Africa, and they couldn't say hotel because they kept saying hotel.
So Tulsans were not into Africa at the time.
Right. So I had interviewed a lot of elderly people would come in and stuff, and I would say, what do you think about changing my name to Black Wall Street Market?
Mm-hmm.
And they said no. Okay, they said no because we're not ready for that. This was in 2017. I said, what you mean you're not ready for that? We're
Not ready for Black Wall Street, which had been here
Period.
since the early 1900s.
Right, they were still, leery about talking about Black Wall Street then.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, and I said, well, the Lord told me, just go ahead on and I changed my name to Black Wall Street Market.
2019.
17. 17, 18. So, and after that, I kept telling people Black Wall Street needs to stay in our history. So whatever your name is, you could call Black Wall Street whatever, but the last name should be different. That's what I would tell people. And we got a lot of Black Wall Streets, but the last name, I wanted to let you know, the last name is different. So we use Black Wall Street, mine Black Wall Street Market. And it's so we get confused because right now when they come to my store on Osage, they still be confused about what black, they call me. But I say, what is the last name? And
Market.
that's where mine's Market. But they might have Black Wall Street Magazine, Black Wall Street food, what is it? Meats, Black Wall Street, like Black Wall
Right.
Street everything. Right now it's going to be a Black Wall Street apartments. What is them? Black Wall Street something.
Condominiums.
It's called Black Wall Street Squares.
Okay.
It's coming on Cincinnati.
I saw the groundbreaking there.
Yeah, so everything Black Wall Street, and that's okay.
Okay.
As long as you get the last name straight.
Right, but you had some pushback in the beginning.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Because our people wasn't ready for Black Wall Street because they were still, this is how many years later?
And they don't want to talk about it?
Right. They don't even, they said it wasn't ready.
So the generational trauma was so real.
Yeah,
in
still
2018, 19.
17 and 18. You're still real.
Okay. Why am I saying 19? Okay. So, all right. Now, you are out on 56 North Osage Drive,
Yes.
basically.
Mhm.
You can kind of get lost if you don't have the exact address.
That's right.
So you in the country.
Yes.
And now, what do you want to accomplish with the farm?
Well, let me tell you the story about the farm. The reason why it transpired
Okay.
is
Please do.
it was a gentleman while I was working at the Gateway. At the Black Wall Street Market. I called it African Hotel Market
At 52nd.
at 52nd Street in Peoria. A man
Okay.
came there, and he was from Dominica, not Dominican Republic, but he was from Dominica.
Africa? Where's Dominica?
Dominica.
I have no idea where that is. I'm about to look that up.
Okay.
Somebody tell me where that's at.
He's from Dominica, so
Okay.
he came by because I knew of him, and a lady introduced me to him, and I had bought that then in 2017, just that little property, and so he said, "Wow, we should do something. He came to me and asked me, can he grow some vegetables on it? And I say, sure.
Great.
And in the meantime, I say, wow, paying $2,000, that's just too much. I have to get my own property. You know,
Yes.
to build my property on, to
Right.
build it on. So
Good job.
it started. He grew everything. He grew a lot while I was there on 52nd Street, and he brought it there, and we sold it there.
Oh, wow.
So the Lord came to me and said, why don't you just move out there?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, so that's how that happened out there. I had bought a mobile school, what they call it, the mobile
Home?
Yeah, mobile home from the school, the
Okay.
prefab home.
Okay.
And I put that out there, and it wasn't easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I said I'm gonna move out there. So I moved out there July of 2017.
Okay. So how did you move a prefab home out onto the property?
Well, it's a big story. I had to
Tell
find it. Okay.
Cut it up and tell it. Please.
It wasn't easy.
I
But I
understood.
found they were selling mobile homes, prefab homes down off Peoria and 86, way back in that area, 88.
Okay.
And he was selling prefab homes. So I
South
went
side Tulsa?
North.
Oh, North
88th
86th.
Street North.
That's deep Turley right there.
Very deep. You're
Okay.
going into Skytooth then.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he came to me and he said, I went there and I said, wow, that's what I need. A mobile home
Mhm.
on that. So that's how I
Look
transferred.
at
Yeah, so.
How much you pay for that?
Wow.
You remember?
Whew.
It ain't that
Well,
long ago.
I know it wasn't, but that was cheaper than getting it all put out there. That was the problem.
Oh, really?
Yes, that was the problem.
So the labor to take it out there, the truck.
No,
I'm
to
thinking
set
of
it up, you have to set it up. It's still not set up, but in the future, I am going to refurnish it and get a whole new thing one day.
Oh, I'm thinking the building you have out there is what you're talking about.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you had to get like a semi truck or something.
Oh, who brought it? The
to
man
move it
the mobile home man
that
brought
you bought it from. Okay.
Mhm. He brought it out.
So
and-
the cost of the labor to bring it out there was more than the actual.
No, putting it on the leveling it and putting concrete down and putting wood down. It
okay.
still ain't right.
Treating the land and all that stuff.
Yeah, getting it ready.
Cost more than the
Yes,
actual
it did.
prefab home.
Yes, it did.
Okay. Okay.
But we made it through.
Right.
Long story.
You had a vision.
Yes, and then we got it did.
Mhm.
But right now, it's it's there, and that's where people could come. That's my Black Wall Street Market business.
Okay. So since 2017, you've had that out there. Now, I know you have the community market where
It's called Community Pride Farmers Market.
Community Pride Farmers Market.
And right now, what we do, we're teaching our kids how to grow their own vegetables, called
Right.
Community Pride Garden. But right now, we got to teach our grown folks how to do it.
True.
They don't even know how to do it, but
Yeah,
you can
but-
follow me.
Right. So what do you need? Let me ask.
Okay.
So based off of that, what you just said, what do you need right now? To keep the farm going, keep the market going. What do you need?
Bottom line is help.
What kind of help?
Volunteers, it's beautiful there. We need people to volunteer. We need, it's a community. This property is for us.
Mhm.
It's not for just me. It's for everybody to come out. We're gonna have. You could do different events there. We do a Daishiki Fest.
Mhm.
Starting in May, we do a Daishiki Fest, and it's. I used to do it twice a month, but now it's just once a month because we're going to incorporate. We're going to have, really, you could come out and look at the property and see if you want to do an outside event, and you're welcome to do that. That's what it's all about. The Daishiki Fest is a thing where we do different, recognize different cultures, different themes, we've had a lot of different things.
What
out
are
there.
some themes that you did?
Well, we did. Let me see first. We did Cinco de Mayo. We did family reunions. We do the things. Some garden. We do a lot of garden things. We have bands out there, keeping it real band.
Okay.
Yes, we have them, and then we have speakers. So in the future, we're going to have an old school, event probably every month out there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what I'm hearing from you is that you need volunteers that can come out and maybe cultivate the land,
Any help.
and paint,
All
maybe, even construction. I've been out there numerous times.
Yes.
And so, do you also need funding to fund the market and keep it going? Because you're not necessarily nonprofit, but you do nonprofit things.
Mm-hmm.
You give back to the community.
Right.
So, what kind of funding might you need?
Well, I was raised in an area where we do our community provides, and we all pitch in together. But I'm not used to funding, and I'm not used to asking people for anything. But
Understood.
funding is that's not my expertise. I'm used to doing things, just getting it done with action. What I have now, I've been doing that on my own since 2017, and it has been working. So right now we have Langston involved. We had we had Ascension came out one day with Jericho Wortham for our garden projects. She came out and did a very good job, and Langston is out here now. And we had foods on them, food, not bombs. We had a lot of people out there, different ones.
Okay. So every now and then you have different organizations that come out and help for a season of time.
Right.
But you are looking to sustain the market, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, a larger amount of funding and support I could only assume, would be important and beneficial
Very.
to the market.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we can get a lot of stuff.
Okay.
We could get a lot of stuff done with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a hoop house now. I have a hoop house, or you want to call it a greenhouse, that in February the wind had tore it down. I mean, it's just standing there. But Langston came in and built one in the back, and we've been going with that. But we need some help in tearing that down, or someone to come out and help. We need tools. We need, we need. If you want to bring your family out and get a little plot, it's a family thing. We have enough room where you could get a plot and grow your own vegetables and and research them. Also, we have we got a teaching room where we're going to be teaching kids how to can, arts and crafts. Also, we wanted a food to table. This summer we're gonna have a flea market where you could come out and have a little flea market, like on Friday and Saturday, set up whatever you want to sell, and we'll go from there. There's a little flea market to sell your ware.
Okay.
We're also gonna have a museum. We're working on a Black Wall Street Museum out there. So it's so many things we're trying to do.
I hear you. You have a lot of ideas. I see.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go back to the beginning of Miss Billie Parker's existence, right? So you were born in Tulsa.
Yes.
Okay. Where were you born?
Tulsa, Oklahoma, on Young Place. I mean, where was I born? In Tulsa, Oklahoma.
What, a hospital or at the house?
Lord, I don't know. I born in Tulsa at a hospital. I haven't
Maybe
looked at my birth
Morton?
certificate lately.
Okay.
Probably
What
Hillcrest. Probably Hillcrest.
Right, Hillcrest. Okay. So what high school did you go to?
Well,
Here you go.
I started as an entrepreneur at John Burroughs High School, John Burroughs Elementary School, and guess what I used to do?
Tell me.
I was an entrepreneur since I was in the 4th grade.
4th grade.
I used to make popcorn balls. I was a popcorn woman.
Okay.
So my friends around the neighborhood, we would make popcorn balls.
Yes.
They would come to my house, and the way I paid them, they still talk about that now. That I was child labor. But I would give them a popcorn ball.
Okay.
And I would sell it to John Burroughs.
All right. 4th grade, how old are you in 4th grade?
I don't know, girl.
What? Like
But I was a 4th grader.
9 years old, 10
sorta,
years
sorta.
old?
Yeah, sort of like that.
I don't know.
So from John Burroughs, I went to Horseman. I went to in Edison. They busted us. Where I was busted to Edison in the 70s. So, and I wanted to go to Booker T. But that's what I'm still mad about.
Don't be mad about that.
Yes, I am mad about it.
Why?
Because I wanted to stay in my community, but they busted us at the time to go out, and we didn't know anything about white folks. I'm just trying to tell you the truth.
And I think I remember you telling me you used to get into a few fights and things like that.
Oh, girl, I used to. Yes, we did, because they had more money than we did. They had a lot, and they would bring it to the school and stuff, and we wasn't used to that.
That's like me going to Jinx High School.
Yeah.
So what, y'all was like jealous or something?
We didn't understand really what it was.
Okay.
Frustrated.
Okay.
Why do they have all that money? Why do they bring that there? So, and they offered bragging on stuff. So,
were you a good fighter?
Oh well. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Did they start the fight, or did y'all start the fight?
Well,
like, how did it ensue?
When we first, I wasn't the only one. When I let out, let out at the first up, we would go in the hallways, and we was incorporated in their school.
Right. Oh,
it was really not, something was wrong. We didn't really want to be there because we have a neighborhood right in the north side.
Of course, right.
So they took us there, and we didn't understand. So
that was like their territory,
right?
And so y'all was just beefing.
And it was that was it.
Okay, so that's your early recollections of school. Like.
So I sold popcorn bottles in high school too. When I was at Horseman. Hey, so you all, maybe one day I cook some more popcorn balls, and I would have them at the store.
So you was like running a whole business. You had employees and everything.
I didn't even know that. I ran a store when I was little too. We would take our canned food out of my mama's and them cabinets and stuff, and we would run a little store.
Okay.
We had talent shows back then on Saturdays.
Wow.
All the family members would come in, our friends, and we would have a talent show. All that.
So it's just in your spirit. It's been in your spirit.
Yes, I've been an entrepreneur all my life for my Parkers. You all know any Parkers? They were all self-employed.
Okay, that was my next question. So, like, out of your generation of family, is anybody else like you, like your brothers and sisters, or did you just stand out and kind of?
No, everybody has their own business.
Okay,
we were grown to have our own business. We are expertise in all different kind of stuff. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother, and all of them doing well. And then my dad's brothers, he had 13. Whoa. And all of them were self-employed. They were body men, sheetrock.
So you had 13 aunts and uncles. 9
boys and 4 girls. And on my mom's side, she was a counselor. She was up at the Greenwood Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
For years, she counseled. It was called Agape Counseling Service. She was real different.
That's God's love.
And at the end, she died in 2021, but that's the best. Her name is Billie Parker, and I know a lot of people know her. And she did a lot of things for a lot of people. I couldn't understand why she did. I couldn't understand. People come to me now and say good things about her. And I said, how could she take care of home and take care of other people?
So speaking of that, you are a descendant of the race massacre?
Well, they did a lot of work on it. Yes, I am one, but it's not on the record.
Okay.
A lot of us is descendants from the race massacre, but the problem is, it's just certain people. I mean, we're not listed. It's a lot of people on the race massacre that's not listed. They didn't want to be there, I guess. I don't know what happened, but they were part of it. And it should be another key historic, feature.
Bobby Eaton Sr. would talk about Lansing a lot.
Yes. I know a lot of people that lived on Lansing and Kenosha.
And so, apart from Greenwood and Pine, there were still businesses on Lansing.
Very much so. The whole street of Lansing.
And that's the street over from Greenwood.
Right. And nobody talked about Lansing, but pretty soon we are going to be talking about Lansing. So that's just as powerful as Greenwood.
Yeah, the whole thing. Tulsa in general.
Period. North Tulsa.
Yes. So, okay. Now, you have family. You have deep, rich roots in Tulsa. And
Oakmont.
As I said, she needs help at the market. She's a visionary. She's been doing it for a long time. And you have a festival coming up just in a few weeks, couple weeks.
Yes.
So,
This is
can you tell us more about that?
Sure.
All right, good.
This is our 11th year. Remember, 11th year. I've been doing this 11th year.
Wow.
We started at Lacey Park. Thank you. We started at Lacey Park.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to, 36th Street. Then we went to Greenwood. Then we went to Big Ten. We opened up the Big Ten Ballroom. That's right there. We was the first one. That was last year, 2022.
Yeah, with Doc Shaw.
And
Nice.
our theme was
Nice.
our theme was Black Churches Matter. I think that was.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was.
2022. Yes. No, it was 2023. We did Young, Gifted, and Black.
Okay.
We was with the children. But
Tell me.
the 11th annual Black Wall Street will be held this year at TSAP. TSAS means Tulsa School of Arts and Science. It's located 1202 West Eastern. Eastern is right behind Roosevelt. Y'all know it's the old Roosevelt High School. You know the old Roosevelt High School?
I do not.
It's on Eastern and Edison behind Owen Park.
Okay.
And that's the old Roosevelt High School. And our theme this year is Black Towns Matter.
All right.
Oklahoma Black Towns Matter. And
Oklahoma is the state of the most black towns. It was known as, we're trying to get it the Negro state.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember doing some research, and it was actually called the Negro colonization, and it had escalated to the White House.
Wow.
And they were at the point of approving it as a Negro state.
Okay.
And then it just didn't happen. I don't know who was the president at the time, but that's kind of revolutionary. And that's a reason why I'm still here in Oklahoma.
Yes, it's
the history.
Well, let me just tell you about that. Why people from out of state is coming to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Because we are so bamboozled, and we are so bamboozled. We are bamboozled. And in 2008, when I moved when I was on Pine and Kenosha, when they had this was in Louisiana. What was that?
Katrina.
When they had Katrina, the Lord had told me, He said, "It's people going to come out from out of state to change what's going on here."
And what's going on?
Well, a lot. A lot of stuff is going on. Undercover stuff.
Racism.
Yes, racism. That's what it is. And this was because people from Louisiana, they were pro-black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
they speak Creole. They Geechee.
Right.
They're real black.
Mm-hmm. So it was just he just talked to me and said that's what was going to happen here. We're going to have a lot of people here from out of state. It's going to change Oklahoma.
Okay.
And ever since then I've been noticing that. And it's very it's very organized, and it's very talented people.
Okay.
That have came from.
That's real good.
That it came. But we're so stuck. I'm just going to tell you. We got favoritism.
Tell us.
Well, it's just a lot of favoritism here. And if you're not in that clique, you're out of that clique.
Right. I'm finding it's a lot of like family ties. So if you're not connected to certain people's family, if you don't know certain people, you can easily get shut out if you have skills. Also, I can also see a lot of people coming from out of town who somehow get, positions of respect, right? And then they don't know the history, they don't know the people, so they isolate the community even.
Because they send them out south. They're taken out south. They could be here 5 years and don't know about North Tulsa. So they send them out south first. They don't know nothing until later on. I have a lot of people
downtown.
Yeah, I have a lot of people. No, they don't know about downtown.
No, I'm saying like they'll live downtown.
Yes, they'll live downtown or they'll live out south. They will not. They said a lot of people say North Tulsa is bad, but that's the best place to live, I think.
Why?
I've been living there.
Why is the best place
It's
to live?
just so peaceful. No one knows. The ground is beautiful. Outside, the ground is terrible. Planting stuff. I'm a planter now, so I'm I'm a farmer.
Yes.
So
Yes, ma'am.
I hear all kind of complaints about the dirt out south.
Yeah. So I stay about out south, not
So
deep
you
south.
should know because you planted before.
And I planted before, and yeah.
In your area.
Okra about the only thing that really grows because
Wow.
okra is very strong,
Yes,
Okra
it's
grow
from our
anywhere.
African ancestors.
Right, but the pH balance of the land I'm feeling is pretty off.
Wow, see?
And I don't know the exact reasons why, but early on, a lot of people moved here because of the oil.
Right.
It's called
Oil
black
capital.
gold. Yes, oil capital of the world.
Right.
Oklahoma. So because of the black ownership and native ownership, they own that land. But you get, even from my alma mater, University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner, they came in and started booming people off the land.
Right,
And putting in gushers on people's land
Oh,
overnight
okay.
is what I read, and have done through research. And just push black people off the land.
That's right.
Uh-huh,
But we're fighting back. We're getting our land back in
Right.
different states. Not here yet, but
So I feel like, Oklahoma's very historical, very profound. There's a lot of secrets here.
yes, it is.
And I'm glad you are here sitting with me because I see you as a change agent in this community, and you're doing something. So you're inviting all the black mayors to your festival, right?
Yes, it's 13 black town mayors. Here they are up here. We have
Tell us.
we have Tallahassee, and they established in 1850. You want me to name all of them?
Briefly. Yes,
Okay, and she's from Tallahassee. Her name is Keisha Karen, and she's started in 1850. Can you imagine Tallahassee started in 1850? The reason why we have these black towns, guess why?
I think that's before O.W. Gurley came here.
The reason why we have established these black towns, because what do you think why we established these black towns?
Tell us.
Because we didn't have nowhere else to go. Prejudice was everywhere. We established it so we could be in charge, or we could have our own schools. We could have our own everything.
Yeah,
really,
right.
bottom line is schools, churches, taking care of each other.
And so Oklahoma was kind of known as no man's land. They actually called it that in a way. So there were actual marketing campaigns and everything telling people come to Oklahoma.
Right.
This is a place where you can be wealthy and live free. And
So these are the towns that started. 1850, Tallahassee. These are the 13 towns.
Okay.
Right now, Langston was one of them. They started in 1890.
that's where our HBCU is.
That's right. And his name is Michael Bowles. So you all have to come and listen to them talk and tell them a little bit about your town. We have Tatum's here. This man's name is Christopher Harvey. It started 1894.
He looked like the youngest one.
And he's Grayson established in 1897. Can you believe that? And this man.
And I know that's a Creek Freeman name, Grayson.
Right. Redbird established in 1902. Is Daryl Moore. Taft is established in 1902 too, but it's a lot of them established in 1903 too, and I need to find out what made that so powerful. Just like the churches. The churches was established around the same time. Very first coming out, but Taft, I just found out, it's another lady that's mayor there, and her name is Elsie Seizure. So this is a mistake on here. She's no longer. She's no longer the.
Okay.
And then we have Bowley.
Yeah, most people know both somehow.
Bowley was established in 1903. Her name is Dr. Frances Shelton. 1903 was Brooksville. Y'all ever heard of Brooksville?
I really haven't.
His name is Charles Carthen.
Okay.
And they started all four. 1, 2, 3, 4 was started in 1903. That's Rennieville, Brooksville, Clearview, and Rennieville, Clearview, Brooksville, and Bowley was started in 1903. And their names are Charles Carthen, Marilyn Jackson. Her name is Burkhalter. Mildred Burkhalter. Now Lima, I've never heard of Lima until I got to this, but that was started in 1907. His name is Sean Louis. And Summit was 1910, and Greg Smith. And Vernon was established in 1911.
She looked pretty young too.
So you all need to come out and check them out.
So tell us, it's February 3rd.
Yeah, it's February 3rd, the 11th annual Black Wall Street Heritage Festival, February 3rd.
11th, y'all.
It's held at the Tulsa School of Arts and Science.
What's up?
1202 West Eastern. Now it starts from 11 to 6, but at 1 o'clock we're going to honor these mayors with. They're going to get a crown. Look at that. This is Dr. Mayor Christmas. We're gonna crown them.
I'm not the mayor yet, but
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna crown. And then guess what else we're getting? Oh,
as a queen.
And we're having some little buttons you all could purchase and support. We have the little bands they're getting. You could also purchase this calendar for $10 donation, and that's what we using to build our community pride farmers market for the kids. We're going to be teaching them too. I mean, having a school throughout to buy them food, to get tools and all that. Also, they're going to get a plaque.
Okay, let me hold it for you.
Would you read that for me? What they're going to get?
I can hold it for you.
Okay. All right. Now, this is a mayor's certificate of appreciation. Oh, I forgot. And Kevin Matthews is going to be our speaker. So he does a lot for the Black Town. So
he's our state representative.
Yes, he is. And he's our state, and a good one, I think. And
no, he's our senator. My bad.
Yes, he's the senator. Yes, senator. So he's going to be there to be the excuse me, to be the speaker because he deals a lot with Blacktown.
He's bought my art before. He supports Underground Tree Studios.
Okay, now this is Charles Carthen, and who is he from? You all need to learn that when y'all get there. He's from Brookville. So I'm gonna have to hold it here to read it.
Okay.
We're gonna say.
I'll hold it.
Okay. This is what they're getting for your outstanding services, leadership, teaching, fellowship, and devotion to improving the welfare, happiness, and a lighthouse for the Oklahoma community. For outstanding efforts and accomplishments, which has been of great benefit to your community and particularly to the town. I put the town in. He's from Brooksville. This is him over here. And your community spirit and interest, can't read it. Your community spirit and interest have helped make your town a better, outstanding leadership of organizing, understanding, government, possessing management skills, knowing your community and solving problems. You are a great leader and listener and get the job done. Keeping the town alive is a great honor to our people and especially to our Black history. Thank you for a job well done. And I made these myself. And I'm a Pan-African also. And my colors are red, black, and green. And we're going to have a lot of different talent there. We're going to have musical talent, saxophone talent. Keela Johnson going to be there doing her. You just have to come. And what we do is feed the village also.
Yes.
So you all got to come. You could do a $5 donation. It will help. We're going to have vendors there, too. We need you all to come and support the vendors because they're the one that's making this happen.
You still have a chance to vend, right?
Yes, you do.
What's the vending fee?
It's just $40 to come in and just call me 918-770-6020, and we would love to have you. But your donation is helping this, because I don't get any kind of grants or funding. I do all this myself, and we're going to feed the village. And at 1 o'clock, we're going to introduce, and we're going to eat at 3, and then we're going to Senator Kevin Matthews is going to speak probably before we introduce all, about 12:30. So come on down, and we're going to have talent all throughout. And our DJ is going to be DJ Hitman. And we're also going to have our host. Let me just mention our host. We're going to have Ashley Dorsey and Duke Durant. Those are from the community. We try to do the community to get things done.
Right.
So those two are going to be our hosts this year.
Okay. That really sounds spectacular. And I have attended at least 2 in the past. And, I mean, it is... Everybody from Tulsa community is there, mainly. A lot of elders. You have a lot of uplifting messages. I know, I'm not sure, it was the year before. You talked pretty substantially about real estate and ownership. And you have a lot of vendors, so a lot of opportunities to buy gifts for Valentine's Day even. And then you have a lot of talent. So...
It's a lot of talent in Oklahoma. Period.
Right. You have poets, you have playwrights even who submit inserts of their craft, you know. You have trivia even on
Yes.
Blacktown.
Oh, we're going to give a gift for. I forgot about the gifts.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we're going to have a lot of gift giveaways, and the Tulsa Bike Club is going to donate 2 bikes.
Okay.
And you all need to come in and win that bike. But
you all, a bike.
And every vendor is going to give a gift to you all too. So it's going to be a lot of giveaways. We're going to have a lot of good times. We're going to learn a lot of history and heritage. So bring your family, your children. You know, we ask for a $5 donation, but if you don't have it, hey, you know, you're still welcome. Don't leave. Don't come home don't stay home because you don't have that. That's what we're here for.
Okay. Yes. But I know you got some quarters at the house, and you can come and donate to Miss Billie Parker, who's doing a lot of sweat equity work, right? Like, she takes her own hands, her own mind, and she works 365 to bring these type of activities to the community. So, you know, what I find in Tulsa is a lot of people like to kind of watch you work, you know. Possibly watch you work to death.
And do a lot of talking with no action.
Right. And so, you know, I just want to encourage the community and the surrounding area to do more than just show up, you know, but actually pull some things out of their pocket, pull some wise words, share it on the internet. I mean, you don't actually have to spend money to support. Right. And so that's what I genuinely feel like the community needs to do. Is not just show up, but put a little effort behind it, because I have found and see quite a few women in the community just out here working. Okay, me included. So I just want to commend you again. 11th annual Black
Wall Street
Heritage and History Festival.
So Black Towns Matter, and please.
So not only will you go away with a gift, probably you'll go away with some history, some Black town history, and be totally enriched. And you know, I know me personally, and I've been paying attention to the headlines and the news. There's quite a bit of depression going on. Ooh, there's a lot of killing and killing family members / then doing suicide killings, right? I just learned of a mother who killed the whole family, the husband and the kids, and then turned it around and killed herself in New Jersey. And then Oklahoma 7th in the suicide rate. And we're unlike Alaska, where it's actually dark for 6 whole months. So I can understand where people kill themselves because there's no sun.
Right.
But we are the Bible Belt. And so what I feel like is that there's a spirit in this state that reflects the Native American killings and the Black Wall Street killings.
Until we do a reparations.
Reparations, also repentance, right?
Hallelujah.
So we are a place of the Bible Belt. There's so many. There's churches on every single corner, in the middle of the street. Yet there's no true, respect and talk about this.
Right.
Right. And Martin Luther King showed us himself that the church is the pinnacle in the place where these subjects and justice should be talked about.
That's right.
So, I don't think God is that happy with Tulsa, as a whole.
With the world.
Specifically Tulsa, I'm talking about Tulsa.
Okay.
Because we are here in Tulsa 1, and it's the Bible Belt, we want to call ourselves. We got victory. We just commemorated Carlton Pearson, who had a horrible existence in a way once he, revealed his new ideologies of Christianity.
Let's not go ahead.
We're not. But people still want to come and celebrate his death, but yet live every single day. Somewhat wickedly, So, okay. So I got another question for you, right? What made you actually start this festival? Because this is going on 11 years. What made you start it?
Okay. We started at Lacey Park, and the reason why I started this festival is so many talented people here in Oklahoma, and Tulsa, really. There's so many talented people, and they didn't have anywhere to, let us know what they had. So that's the reason why I started at Lacey. But you wouldn't believe it, I did a festival 50 years marriage, 50 years and over. Oh, it was beautiful. One day I'm going to put them on YouTube, and you can see from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
But every time we fed the village, and my auntie, her name is Hazel Parker, and my mom used to feed. She started the thing at Salvation Army. My mom did. And then she started feeding everybody at the Salvation Army.
Nice.
It was called Blacks in Criminal Justice. She was in that organization, and they fed the Salvation Army for years.
Beautiful.
Over 20 years. And then that's where it started. And then I have an auntie, her name was Hazel Parker and Aunt Parker, and they fed what's called a community, Morning Star, something, and she would go and set up the feed there.
Okay.
So our cousins got together, Leach's Parker and Lakita. We got together.
Okay.
And we're going to feed the community. That was our slogan at the first one. We're going to feed it. Everybody bring something.
That's like the Black Panthers.
Yeah. And everybody could eat free, though.
That's like the Black Panthers.
Wow. So,
great.
A lot of people don't know about it, but...
But that's your beginning efforts.
Mm-hmm. So if you could come, we would love to have you 11 to 6, but if you come at 11, really 12:30, that's when, any time of that time, I'm just saying 12:30 is when Kevin's going to speak. 1 o'clock is when we're going to, you can listen to the Black Towns mayors. And anybody in these towns, please spread the word, because it's hard. It was hard getting, it's still hard getting to some of those mayors.
Okay.
And one thing I want to tell them, these mayors are like the city of, the town of, any town, the town of these 13, you all need to upgrade y'all.
Public service announcement.
Yes, you need to upgrade y'all
systems and
communication.
And
how we can reach you all.
Okay, contact information.
Yes, someone needs to personally do that for each one of these towns.
Okay. I hear you on that. Now, I wanted to talk about, shift it up just a little bit. You do all this work in the community. What kind of things you do for fun?
Girl, I just got back from Africa.
Oh, tell us about it.
I've been there 4 times.
Beautiful.
What I do, I used to work, and then
I've been 3 times.
Okay, and I traveled to Ghana, West Africa.
Okay.
And I just got back December the 20th.
That's where I've been 3 times.
Right, and everybody should take a trip. I know a lot of people can, but it'll change your life. Mm-hmm. Once you go to Ghana, I've been to Ghana, West Africa. I know people go everywhere.
It's true. It'll change your life.
It will. Mm-hmm. And you know that
changed mine.
It was so in the summertime, one of my Daishiki Fest theme is going to be my trip to Africa. I'm going to invite you all out, and we have African food, and I'll show a film where my trip to Africa. So just be looking out for me. You can look me up on Facebook. It's Black Wall Street Market, or you could call me Billie Parker, Billie.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram under Black Wall Street
So
Market.
what is your favorite part of visiting the motherland,
Wow, the people.
The people.
The people. The people is so positive. I went there. They're for you. Like we're here, we got so many colors in us that we really don't know where we came from, our heritage. Mm-hmm. We really don't know where we came from. Over there, they know where their chief is. They know where their lineage is. Yeah. They know where genealogy is.
Exactly.
So they're positive people. To me, but you all just don't know. When I came back from Africa, I started talking to my people. I started crying because they don't understand. It's a lot of us don't understand, but we were confused. Right. We're mixed up.
So you found more love in Africa?
Wow. Love and honesty and togetherness, and then, they're for you. If you got something you want to do, they're 100% right there for you. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of people in Africa. Like here, I was learning too that when we have events and festivals and stuff, people have to come to us. Yeah. But in Africa, they're all on the street. They have their own business. Anything you want, you could drive down. You could drive your car wherever you're going, and they will come to you. Yeah. That's how good. That's how many people there.
Let's see. Like I had a blender, I think, that stopped working, and some clippers even, and there was a place you could take it and they'll fix it, and it was reasonable. It wasn't like an arm and a leg. here, people just throw that type of stuff away.
And they carry it. They probably carry it down the street for you to buy it.
Yeah.
They have windshield wipers. They have everything you want.
Right.
Toothpaste,
Food,
everything.
bread, every single thing. And I feel like we're not a lazy people in Africa.
Not at all.
Here, I think because of ingenuity and technology, it has allowed us to be quite lazy.
Very.
But you see people, sweeping the dirt, in the morning because they have pride in their own space and where they live.
It's just so different. I'm getting chilled.
And then there's the sun all year round.
And it's a warm there too.
Right, it's warm. It's hot there. I got friends there right now. They say it's hot.
Wow.
And it's like below, degrees.
Well, when I was there from November to December.
Just recent.
Yes, I just got back and it was awesome. I brought some jewelry. This is something I brought back. I make my own jewelry and stuff.
So you brought back some beads?
I brought back beads and I brought back a tea that's awesome.
And this is all stuff you can get at the market, y'all.
You could come to Black Wall Street Market, 5616 North Osage Drive, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74126. We're open 11 to 5 now. When the summer comes, it's 11 to 6.
Okay.
So 11 to 5. Or you could call me, 918-770-602 and tell me you're coming out because it's cold right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cold, but I'm there. But I'm closed on Sundays and Mondays. And they have a tea. Oh, I have a lot of, you just have to come out and look. And Black History Month is coming up, and that's what, it's a shame. Our people come out on Black History Month and just buy
once a year.
Attire.
Right, once a year.
But I got all your black attire you need. All your black clothing or whatever, your jewelry and all that. But it's a shame that we wait on that. One lady came in one day and said she needed an outfit.
Okay.
I said outfit, a black African attire.
Like it's a costume.
Yeah. Oh, Halloween. They come in, one that got dashiki. This is called dashiki. She got one on too. And they comes in and say they need a costume. I say, you don't call them. What? Let me tell you what a dashiki means.
Yeah, tell us.
A dashiki is our culture. It tells you everybody got their culture, like who Indians wear headdresses and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
African, our culture is dashikis. The reason why.
Tell us.
Well, the reason why.
Tell me.
Dashiki is it's real comfortable on and it's colorful and it represents the African people, black people. It started way now in Africa they have different dashikis to tell you different tribes.
Okay.
This is a United States colored dashiki that we wear here. But
they have different colors and patterns.
Yes,
right.
In Africa, in different tribes, that's the way they represent different tribes. So we represent the United States a dashiki.
Yes.
And also, I hope you all know what Black History Month means. Who invented Black History Month?
George Washington
Carter G. Bush.
Oh wait! Oh my goodness! Yes, you're right, Carter G. Bush.
Yes, he did. So
my bad.
We need the reason why we do Black History. We need to know what we're talking about. I mean, we need to know our culture and our history.
Yes.
We need to know our heritage. Right now, I'm trying to find my heritage. But my dad say, "Hey, he don't want to hear that."
George Washington Carver was a peanut dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
He invented a whole lot of stuff,
and they stole it from his patents and everything.
All that,
but
you all need to please come on out and support. I mean,
so back to the question though. Yes, please come out and support. What else do you do for fun? Besides travel 1,000 miles to another country, what do you do for fun here in Tulsa? Tell us, please.
Well, I go to plays. I mean, I go to different people's functions. I set up.
Yeah, you do.
And
she's a
very
good supporter.
And sometimes I go to a club every now and then.
Okay, tell us about that. Which one you go to? What?
Yeah. It's just I support my North Tulsa.
Rubicon.
Rubicon. Let me tell you, Rubicon is every Thursday night now. It's a band. It's a very, very good band. If you all can be there like from 6 to 9.
Live music.
Live music, wow. And we have stuff. I stay north. I'm sorry. I know, okay, the places I stay north, I'm going to say...
it's like, what you apologizing for?
Well, I try to stay north. If I do go out and, support... It'll be at the Retro on Thursday nights also. That's with Valerie. All this is free. Valerie Harding, she was with She won. What's the name of that?
I don't know.
Valerie Harding was the one. So she's Thursday. They're giving it us, and it's free to get in. But if you go out, I mean, churches also they have functions. And another thing we all need to talk about. They
Churches
just
always got something going on.
Crossover. A young man came in the other day. Crossover got a community center on 36th Street. Right? Okay. It's a community center where
Across
you can join.
from the church.
Across from 36th Street Event Center.
If you come a little bit further, there's a church, the Blue Church there.
Okay. Yeah, over in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in today because they're going to do a Black History program February 26th. But I told him he needs to get out in the community and, tell people about it. We don't know nothing about it.
Right.
You all open things and you all don't tell us about it.
Yeah. So y'all get on Facebook, Black Wall Street Market, Community Pride Farmers Market, and you can follow, like, repost, all those things for Miss Billie Parker, okay? Because the word has to get out, and we got to support our own. Period.
That's right. Period.
Yeah.
Hotel.
Yeah.
You know what hotel?
So, is there anything you would like to, leave us with, even if it's explaining what Hotep is, whatever you want to do?
Okay. First of all, Hotep, H-O-T-E-P, means peace. Another word, it takes, what else? My slogan is, if one is strong, many are stronger. And that's what I want to lead you out with. We got to work together. This is where I'm at right now. It's for all our community. It's for us. But we got to work together and not fight and fuss with each other and have these little cliques. We got to include everybody, but, that's the way Oklahoma and Tulsa is. They only have different cliques, and they want to be in charge. They want to have their name. But we got to get over having the name and just work together as one, not say, I want this name here or whatever like that. So that's all I got to tell you.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Thank you for that, Ms. Parker. This is the Rooted Voices podcast, and we are thankful that you tuned in today, and I hope you learned something. So come out February 3rd to the Black Wall Street Heritage and History Festival at the Tulsa School of Arts and Science, 1202 West Easton, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So even if you're in California, come.
Africa too.
You in DC, come. Yeah. All right. I'm your host, Dawn Tree. Thank you for tuning in again. Thanks for tuning in to Rooted Voices. I'm your host, Dawn Tree. Rooted Voices is a global broadcast that provides a platform for Americans that own something, be it equity in the community, a business, real estate, and even intellectual property. Moving closer to changing our communities. Outside of hosting Rooted Voices, I am exhibiting my abstract surrealist paintings, organizing youth art programs, speaking about Black Wall Street with my graphic art history book, traveling, and most important, self-caring.
Airing the first and last Saturday of each month at 11 a.m. For more information, contact Don Tree on all social media platforms at Underground Tree, or visit our website at utreep.com or by phone at 405-310-7291. Rooted Voices is an Underground Tree Studios production, heard exclusively on Urban Radio Tulsa Online.